Oh, this battery's getting low.
Away we go, through the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, so we're going to head towards Innertkirchen.
Yeah, beautiful morning.
Yeah.
Just take it easy. That's the
Yeah,
hotel
after-
we stayed in, that was lovely.
Yeah. Expensive, mind.
There's nothing coming, so you don't need to fly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's chilly in the shade, isn't it?
It's very chilly. I've done my zips up.
So what was that lake called?
Lungerer See. Lungerer See. Lungerer
Yeah.
See.
Something like that, wasn't it?
I don't know.
So Innertkirchen, Grimsel Pass, Nufenen Pass, and then a bit of a boring ride down to our overnight stay just south east of Milan, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is an apartment you found last night.
Yeah, the apartment is well located,
Yeah.
just off the main road. It's got a supermarket en route to it, and yeah, it sounds all right.
First bit of wiggly road coming up. Wonder what the traffic's going to be like today.
But it looks busy so far. Well, there's a couple of bikes behind us now.
Yeah. That's a Ducati Diavel, so these must be both Ducatis. Yeah, there's a Ducati.
So he's off. He'll be off to the Ducati.
Yeah.
The other one's two up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'll let him past.
Yeah. You can't see that mountain over there.
Yeah.
It's like it must be
Oh,
the
it's amazing.
Matterhorn. No, not that one in front. The one at 10 o'clock.
I can see the
9
pointy
o'clock
one,
now. It's like a big point. Yeah.
but it's pretty impressive. There's our first sign for Interlaken, Grimsel, and the Suston.
Yeah.
Suston's a nice pass, and if you're ever in this area, I would definitely do the loop, the Suston, Grimsel, and Furka Pass.
Yeah.
But we've done that a couple of
100%.
times now,
Yeah.
haven't we? So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this Nufenen Pass is like.
Yeah, it's nice to do. It's nice to go on a different road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I forget which pass I'm on sometimes. So
all
the famous
impressive.
the famous hotel is on the Furka Pass, isn't it?
Yeah, Hotel Belvedere,
Yeah.
which you've got to have your photograph taken next to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody
Cool.
does that one. I mean, the scenery's just stunning, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. It's a good little view.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're going left. Yeah, we haven't got the torque of a BMW, so we can't just leave it and chug around. We have to do a bit of clutch on these tight, what do you call them?
Multistrada.
Hairpins, what do you call them?
Hairpins. Switchback.
Oh, switchback, that's it, yeah, I forgot what the name was then. Electric bike. And it's a good idea for these hills, but if those batteries run out,
Yeah.
that's a heavy bike.
So this is just the route to the Grimsel Pass, isn't it?
I'm hoping this is a route to Innertkirchen, where the Grimsel Pass starts.
See, that's where they've all stopped, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
where I was planning on stopping. If you come to Switzerland, this is the Grimsel Pass, and this is probably the best one to do as a first pass, because it's not massively technical. There's not many bad hairpins. It's mainly just sweeping bends for the start. Now at the end, when you get towards the top, there's a few switchbacks, but by then you're used to the bends and you're used to a bit of technical stuff, so I would say this is a really good first pass to do. Oh, look at that stone. Rock.
Do we know how long this pass is?
I don't actually. I think 19, 20 miles, something like that, 30 kilometres.
Well, it's quite a long pass then, really.
It might be longer actually. There's our first cyclers.
Cyclers.
As we now call them, yeah, cyclers. Yeah, it's just a nice gentle start to the Switzerland switchbacks. I don't think an electric bike would make it to the top of it, you know. Because you'd probably have the power on loads. Instead of having fuel anxiety, I'd have battery anxiety.
Yeah.
I'd have to have a spare battery rather than clothes. Take spare batteries.
Little tunnel.
So some of the tunnels have little cycle paths down them, don't they? You have to do that in a theatre of noise. Looks like a nice hotel restaurant.
Yeah, beautiful.
All these power lines, look, they'll be from all those dams, won't they, at the top?
Yeah.
Hydroelectric dams. Little waterfall.
Ooh, the waterfall coming off the side. Oh, look at that.
Look, there's those cycle passes that go
Oh, yeah,
around
they're
the
brilliant,
tunnel.
aren't they? They go around.
Much safer
yeah.
for cyclists to go around. There's a little waterfall there on the right.
There's the barriers for the road closure.
Snow gates, yeah. Oh, it's a bit smelly.
It is, yeah. I haven't heard any cowbells yet, though, have you?
Not yet. Well, as you go past these cyclists, you've got to say, Ali, Ali, Ali. Ali, Ali, Ali.
I heard a couple of the bells there.
Slow work for them, isn't it, in this heat? You can't see the kids, yeah. So we've passed that bit of traffic. Have a nice little road ahead of us now. Oh, a nice cool breeze.
Yeah, very.
We should guess how many Porsches. Oh, there's a Porsche. I was just about to say, see how many Porsches we see today.
There'll be 35% of the cars will be Porsches.
Oh, another tunnel. Oh, that's a funny statue. Oh, is that one of those miner people? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them mining people.
I dare to shout Ali, Ali, Ali. Ali, Ali, Ali!
Why are you shouting Ali, Ali, Ali for?
That's what you have to do when, you know, like this, the Tour de France, when they go past all the crowd all say Ali, 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 which I think means go, go, go.
Ah, right. I'll shout it next time then. It always bewilders me, this rock formation that's on this part of the path.
Yeah.
It's
that's
just like
amazing, isn't it?
sheer,
Yeah.
you know.
There's a cable car around here somewhere. How much with the cable car?
Yeah, cable car.
But I bet that's steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you do come to Switzerland to do the passes, don't come with the intention of riding them as fast as you can.
No.
Because you're going to miss
must-
so much, aren't you? It's a big stone. Big rock. Well, look at this tunnel carved out of this rock, look.
Oh, it's spectacular, isn't it?
75 metres worth. And there's your bicycle path round it.
Yeah.
I have to make a bit of noise. Oh, it's cold in here, mind.
It is.
Look at that valley down there, look.
And the tunnel we came out of.
Is it my glasses or is there a greeny, salmony colour to those rocks?
Yeah, there
Is
is.
it mine?
It is. Yeah, no, it's green.
Oh, there's the first dam.
This is the first dam. That's the road up there.
Oh, it is, yeah. That is pretty impressive. Nagra Felsabar. Oh, there's a little bit of water coming out there. That's spilling out the side.
First bit of snow.
Oh, he's setting his drone up. See that there? He had a 360 camera on the roof of his car, and the drone.
Ooh, look at the colour of that.
Looks very still, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the little dam. The big dam is at 1 o'clock.
Oh yes, I can see it. Looks quite low, that reservoir, man, doesn't it? No, the actual water level.
It does. It looks lower than the last time we were here.
Cycle in front.
Oh, a cyclist.
Yeah.
Cycler.
Cycle, yeah.
Wow,
There's
look at
another
that.
dam.
That's new.
Was
that
that the
must
one
be
that
what they were building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're still building it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why that one's still quite low. You know, that lake back there is quite low because it's been held up in 2 dams now, just one, not just one dam. When we get past here. Yes, this is the one you can actually ride across, looking at that. Should we drive over it?
Yeah, it is a restaurant there. Nobody else. It doesn't look like anybody's there.
No. So we've still got a few little wigglies left until we get to the hotel at the top, haven't we? But yeah, that's some value that. Okay, are we ready?
We are.
Yeah, it's pretty nippy. So this is the top. Oh, there's a big car back there.
We parked where all the bikes are over there last time.
Yeah. Popular stuff for the bikers, isn't it?
Very popular stop for the bikes.
So this is the top, the lake. Do you know what the name of this lake is? I think it's Lake
The
Tettensee
Dead
or
Man's
something.
Lake.
Lake of the Dead.
Nick of the Dead, yeah, which was full of icebergs last time we came.
It was, wasn't it? It shows how much climate change is affecting it. Because we're only
4 weeks.
A month later than last year.
Yeah.
I mean. First stop at the top of the Grimsel Pass.
With a cup of coffee. We always get a cup of coffee here.
That's nice coffee as well, isn't
Delicious,
it?
yeah.
So that's the lake over there, known as the Lake of the Dead.
Yeah, and it's a bit chilly. You wouldn't think so, because it's really sunny, but it's chilly up here, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next bit of the roads.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm ready.
Yeah.
That is a cold, bitter wind, isn't it?
Cheers, freezing. All them lovely bikes.
On about Porsches earlier, when we were having a cup of coffee, 20, I kid you not, 20 Porsches went past. Right.
Right, as I go past, I'll video our sign.
So there's one sign on there. Right, I think after this hotel is that little signpost. Yeah, this is it. That's it, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Right. Okay. Oh, that's a good view down there.
Yeah, I'm holding the camera that way. There is the Furka Pass, the Belvedere Hotel.
Yes.
So that road over there is the Furka Pass. So that should be the famous glacier. You can't see it at the moment because it'll be melting, but it's in that valley.
They've got a good view there, haven't they? Yeah, so we're going to go around the other side of that mountain, I think, for the Nufenen Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some more Porsches. Nice multistrada. Another multistrada. What do we say? Ali, ali, ali! So we're going to go right. So this is part of the Swiss Grand Tour Road, which we'll have to do at one time.
So we're at the top of the Nufenen Pass. It was absolutely an amazing ride up. Loved it. You probably can't see in the camera, but straight across to me is just the top of the mountains with snow on. I feel like I can almost reach out and touch them. It's fabulous.